Hello and welcome back to the universe. Today I have a not exactly makeup related video. The thing about makeup videos is that it just takes me a long time sometimes. So I was like, you know what? I should do something relevant to the holidays, something a little fun, a little different. And as you guys know, my love language is gifts. Well, it used to be, but Andy and I took the love language test again recently when we did like a marriage counseling school with my parents, and it's no longer gifts. Gifts is not my number one. However, I have over the years become a pretty good gift giver. So I thought I would share some easy, last minute, but still can be thoughtful gifts if you're mindful of who you're giving it to. Let's go become a subscriber today. This new sweater I got. If you're watching this now and you don't have gifts, then you're not late, but you're not early, right? And I know a lot of people do their Christmas gifts during Black Friday, but sometimes you just don't know what you want to get someone. So a first really easy gift is candles. Candles can range in price. Honestly, I really want to try the Forever Mood candles by Jackie Aina, but they're pretty expensive and I don't know if I'm there yet. If I'm at a maturity to buy super expensive candles. However, what candle is super duper good is these from the Collection by Chesapeake Bay candle from Target. And my favorite scent is Cashmere Plum. It's on right now. It is the perfect winter scent. It's sweet, a little sultry. It's not like sugary sweet, and I don't really like vanilla scents, but this has just Cashmere Plum. Like a luxury, sweet, sultry scent. Perfect. And it's a nice size. I want to say it's like $12. It's not super expensive, but you get a lot. And it is soy wax blend. I know some people, oopsies, I accidentally turned one off. That's kind of important to them, so I highly recommend that candle, and I also recommend Black Bamboo. I just finished my Black Bamboo scent. That scent is more of a cleaner scent. I imagine it would be in like nice luxury bathrooms, or like it's good for spring or during the daytime when it's kind of sunny. But I love Cashmere Plum during the winter when it's a little bit colder and you need something cozy. Okay, so I highly recommend those candles. Next, I recommend hoops. You can never go wrong with a good pair of nice hoops. I like these. These are from Madewell. They're not too expensive. I think they're around $24. Most of these gifts are pretty affordable in my personal opinion. Some will be a little bit more expensive, but most of them are pretty affordable. I think any gal pal would do well for a nice thick hoop. I think thin ones are pretty, but I feel like these thick matte gold ones are a little bit more trendy, a little bit more in style, and I think Madewell has some good ones. These are not like expensive earrings, you know, but they're not like super cheap, and they don't make your ears turn green. So I think Madewell for earrings sometimes can be a hit, sometimes can be a miss, but a lot of the times they're a hit. So I would recommend earrings from Madewell. I'd also recommend stuff from Anthropologie. Now, I know Anthropologie is super expensive, but they're like cups. I got this as a gift. Look at diversity and women, love it. It's right up my alley. I got this as a gift from Shinyopa and Jane and me, and I also got this most beautiful plate. I'm using it as a jewelry plate. It's right back there from my Schweet Sarah. Anthropologie dishware is not super expensive, but I feel like if you just gift a mug or one dish, I feel like it's like an accent plate. It just is very classy. There's something high-end about it, but also it's not like incredibly expensive, but it's also like a statement plate or a statement cup, and like you can actually use it as a cup, or you can use it as something as you put on your desk. I don't know. I drink coffee out of this, and then I moved it to my brush cup because I want to see it every day. I also recommend vases. This is also a gift from Sarah. Sarah, thank you so much. She's a great gift giver too. She also got me this bracelet from Anthropologie. But anyways, vases and dried flowers. I'm a huge fan of dried flowers. I know not everyone is. It's an aesthetic for sure. But there's dried flowers everywhere around our house and in my room especially. But I think a vase and then some dried flowers to put in it, just a vase itself is nice, and just a dried flower bouquet itself is nice. I got my bridesmaids in their like bridesmaids box. I got them dried flower bouquets, and the thing about those is like they don't die because they're already dead, so you can have them forever. Like I've had this dried flower bouquet. I caught it at Pauline's wedding, and I've had that for now almost 2 years. I've had that for 2 years. So I think they're a lovely gift. I think they're sentimental and they last for eternity until you break them. Another gift I highly recommend is oil diffusers. I don't know how well they do in terms of like scenting a room. I think candles are much more effective. I do think these last longer. This one is from William and Sonoma. This we got as a gift from some cheap sending, and I stole it from my mom. But I think oil diffusers, I have another one back there. I think they're pretty because it comes in like kind of like a vase or something, and then they're also reusable, so you can just buy more oil. I don't know if you have to replace these, maybe. But I think those are also a nice gift. I guess I like scents a lot. Adds a little something to your room, you know? And a lot of these gifts, they are generic enough where you can give it to anybody, but I think if you're thoughtful about who you're giving it to, you can make it a little bit more customizable. Like for example, this vase and dried flower, like this is so me. And like if I got this, I'd be like, this person really knows me and my aesthetic very well. You can, you know, personalize the scent, or like whatever cup you get, it could be, you know, symbolic of something. I don't know, just things that I thought. Another gift that I have given many, I'm too embarrassed to say how many times I've given it, and if the people that are watching that have received this gift, I'm sorry. It's just such a good gift, but it's the Dior lip balm. I don't know how many times I've given it. I don't personally own it myself because to me it's like too expensive for me to buy for a lip balm, but I love giving it as a gift because I would never like buy it for myself. And I know the people that I give it to, they would never buy it for themselves, but it's like that one it's really good for people that don't wear a lot of makeup, and they would never purchase something like that, but that's just like a perfect thing to put in your purse or like, you know, your pocket, and it's like Dior, so it's like brand name, and it's really pretty, and it's very easy to use, and it's just like a lip balm, but you would never buy it yourself. I think that's a wonderful gift. Again, nothing I would ever buy for me. I can't rationalize that expensive of a lip balm, but it's like as a gift, it's like, it's small, but it's like that one nice lip, you know, for someone that doesn't have a lot of makeup or doesn't wear a lot of makeup. I've given that gift maybe 1 billion times. I also recommend agendas or planners. This I bought for myself in Korea, and I'm waiting to use it until next year, so I haven't opened it yet. But I think there's a lot of planners out there, especially on Instagram, that are more like customized. Granted, those can get kind of expensive, but I think agendas or planners are really great gifts as well, especially for people not only that are in school. Like I'm not in school, but I use a planner almost every day. Sometimes I forget, but I would recommend planner, especially for someone who is actually used to planning or has something to plan for. Like I also have a wedding planner person and a wedding planner D-Day notebook that I also use. This video might be shorter than I thought. I think I'm breezing through these. This Hot Tools 1.5 inch curler. Y'all saw my mini hair tutorial from my engagement shoot. Yeah, my hair looked honestly, it looked fire that day, and anytime I use this, it looks fire. Granted, sometimes I'm too lazy, so I cannot be bothered to curl my hair, but this 1.5 inch will give you that perfect voluminous wave. Granted, I have also a lot of hair, and I have a good amount of layers, so I have good hair to work with, right? But I think even if you don't have good hair to work with, this will give you that curl. So I recommend that, and you know, this is an easy gift to give because it's not about preference. Like if somebody needs a hair curly, you can get them this. And 1.5, y'all. You can get 1 1/4. I think there's not a big difference. Anything smaller than a 1 1/4, you will get tighter curls, so that's fine. You can just let it last. Like you'll have to like let it wave it out a little bit, but these, spot on. Another thing that I recommend is snack pack from Crave Beauty. Oh my gosh, this gives you all 4 of their products in travel size and a towel and a freaking like travel size bag, and it's so cute. They give you the cutest towel, and I just love samples and minis. I love it. Hopefully my bridesmaids aren't watching this, but I bought one for all of them because we're going on our bachelorette next week, and this is like the perfect, isn't it so cute? It's travel size and we all get to have one. Well, I bought one for them, and then I bought one for myself too, so we can all have great skin together on the go. So that I think is really great for people that travel a lot, but also like even if you don't travel a lot but you want to try Crave Beauty, it's $24 and it's in stock right now. It's limited edition, so I don't know how long it's gonna last. You can try all of them in one purchase. So I highly recommend that if you're looking for something skincare. I know I don't have a lot of makeup items because it's so bonnet. I give so much makeup to my friends as gifts. I mean, I'm not mad about it, and they're not mad about it, certainly, but I'm trying to branch out, kind of. I don't know. I said I was good at gift giving, but now I'm like, these are all basic, but sorry. Another thing, Throw blankets. I love a good throw blanket. Andy loves a good throw blanket. Anytime he comes to our house, he's always wearing this around his waist. These are good touches, like good home decor touches. I realize a lot of this is very decory, which is like showing my age too. But anyways, I love a good throw. I've gifted throws many times, and I think it adds just like a little warmth to your home or your room or wherever you are. So that, and then lastly is one of my favorite gifts that I have received from people. It is aprons from Anthropologie. Look at how pretty this apron is. You probably don't know this, but I love to cook. I love to cook, and you may have seen what we eat in a week. That's not what we eat in a week, but I cooked for Andy every day while he was in med school, and I filmed it all. That was a lot, but I love cooking and I love aprons because I think they're so pretty. And the ones at Anthropologie, I know they're pretty expensive, but I'm saying, like, that's what I'm saying. It kind of gives you that little bougie touch. Andy bought me this and it's white, so I've gotten it a little bit dirty, but I was like, honey, the whole point of aprons is that you wear it when you cook so it gets dirty, right? And then he said he'd buy me another one, but then he didn't buy me another one because Pauline bought me another one, and she bought me a blue one so that I can get it a little bit dirty and you can't see it. And this is also so beautiful. I love aprons. I love them. I want a collection of them. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I feel like this is the first video that makes me think I'm old, but I'm not old. I'm only 25. I'm very young. That's it. Sorry, this was kind of quick and like whoa, but those are just some holiday gift ideas. It doesn't have to be holiday, it can be birthday or whatever. I think pretty much everything that I mentioned is like less than $50, which I think is pretty affordable for gifts. Sometimes people go above that, below. It doesn't matter. It's the sentimental value, in my opinion, you know? Things mean nothing at the end of the day. It's all to vain. It's what the heart needs. And I highly recommend that anytime you give a gift, you try, I don't always do this, but I've been trying to give a card with it and write a meaningful card. I think at the end of the day, cards are the most important. Like, I have stacks of cards that I keep because I read them when I'm feeling down about myself and they tell me how awesome I am. And I'm like, oh yeah, I am awesome. So I recommend always writing a card with your gift. At the end of the day, it's easy to buy something, but writing cards sometimes takes a lot of heart and mind thought. So it really shows that you really mean the gift that you're giving. That's it. I hope. Oh, I'm gonna talk about this more maybe in a different video, but I opened up a new Instagram. Oh, I hope Kaya doesn't get mad at me. I opened up a new Instagram with my friend Kaya, and it's called the Ajuma Club, and I'll put it right here. It's not makeup related at all. It's called the Ajuma Club because a lot of people have been pointing out to us that we are ajumas, and an ajuma is like an old lady in Korean, and we're embracing that. And so we post cooking stuff and things that ajumas do and trying to make ajumas relevant and cool because they still are. And I'm a young hip ajuma. So if you want to follow that, you can be my guest. You don't have to because it's questionable content. The aesthetic is no aesthetic, so brace yourself. And it's a very raw and real side of me. It's not as curated. I feel like I really curate my universe channel or my universe account because literally I post like selfie, product post, like I'm like trying to keep up this whole and there's no real like color aesthetic, but like I'm trying to keep up with this whole format, but it drives me insane because I can't think of content that fast. But the Ajuma Club, none of that. We post whenever we want, what we want, how we want, and we don't care because Ajumas don't care. You know, so it's like very low stress. That's truly it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have better gift ideas. I would love to hear them because I'm running out of ideas. As always, be nice to your parents, wear a mask, get your boosty, and I hope to see you again soon because I will film again. Bye! Ba-bum.